Welcome back, ARK players, to a brand new video. Now today we are going to be going through the new update which has gone live for ARK Survival Ascended. There's another one already. We literally had the helicopter in one, and then straight after another one has come. Obviously, we went through the community crunch in yesterday's video, and it was a pretty mental one, and there was so much stuff going on in this crunch. We found out, obviously, about the release date for Lost Colony, which is December 16th. We found out that there's no extra life, but I did tell you guys that I will be doing a charity stream to try and still raise some money, and it would really appreciate if you guys came and joined that. I think it's like, so it's early November, the game day, so we will be streaming on game day. So let's try and do something good, considering the Studio Wildcard on. But we're going to go through the new patch, and when I tell you that they finally done something, I don't know whether they watch my videos, right? I don't know, but something weird happens. I do a video, right? And I swear changes get made after the videos. I'm not saying it's me, because people can complain about the issues too, but it just seems to be so weird. And I was saying in the video, you know, of the helicopter, and I was like, we need to sort this Megalodon issue out, and looks like things are being heard. But anyway, drop a like, subscribe, and let's get in with the video. Right, so here we have the patch, and as you can see, the first thing, it was minor version for servers and clients on the Steam, Xbox, and Windows and PlayStation. And finally, reduced Megalodon spawns, mostly on the island and only slightly on other maps. This is a work in progress. I am over the moon about this, because the Megalodon overspawning issue has been driving me insane. And it's been going on since ARK Survival Evolved. And just recently, on Ascended, it just feels like they're everywhere. And it's like, sometimes when you just want to quickly test out a creature in the game, you know, I'm not saying that you should feel safe in the ocean of ARK, like, because, you know, it needs to be challenging. But this is ridiculous. Like, the Megalodons, they need a TLC. I'm not saying that's what I'm going for with the Dino TLC, but I definitely have some ideas up my sleeve for what I want to go for. There's a few different dinos that massively need a TLC, but the Megalodons, they're quite useless in the game. They're, you know, and they're just everywhere. And, you know, you get in the water once, and you guys can tell how much I'm not liking the Megalodons at the moment. You turn around and there's one there, and it's like, it should be more like exciting, scary. They need a TLC, and they need some love, but I'm very glad it's finally been reduced. Fix for teleporting while on Dino, sometimes killing you. Fixed a crash that could occur sometimes when booting a server. Fixed an issue making it impossible to interact with underwater base structures. Fixed a crash when using override official difficulty. Fixed Dino Essence getting deleted on official servers, and fixed an exploit. Now, just for the Steam version, they fixed grass not rendering correctly sometimes. Again, a big issue. They updated the helicopter on dossier, and they've made small optimizations in the engrams menu. As for the PS5 specific patch notes, updated some missing translations in Japanese, and that is the full patch. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you're happy with a lot of those changes there. And again, I'm going to just keep saying it because I'm so happy that this has been reduced. It's been one of the most important things. And generally, if I do make videos and Wildcard watch it, that's what I do them for. Literally, that is what I love doing them, because I want to be able to, when there's an issue, I want to be able to make a video, it get out there to as many players as possible, and hopefully that means that Wildcard see these things, because, like, that's what I love seeing. That's why I say to you guys, if you're having any issues, put it in the comments, because especially when it gets likes, if Studio Wildcard are watching the video, there's a very big chance that they're going to see that issue in the comments. So I think it's a really good thing, and I'm always so grateful when, you know, just by you guys that you watch my videos and everything, and I'm so grateful that I can try and do good in the community and get things fixed. But anyway, I have some special videos that I'm going to be planning this week regarding the Dino TLC pass. We're going to, like, sort of do a video where we go through kind of like what dinos need it the most, the best TLCs. And if I'm going to be completely honest with you, I don't want to, like, obviously rig any voting and stuff, but just from the bottom of I was about to say the bottom of my heart, you know, there are so many that really need it, and for me, two of them, like I mentioned earlier, the Carno and the Megalodon, have seriously need some love in the game for such a long time, and it does get frustrating, you know, when we're in 2025, and some of the dinos literally look like 2015 still. So they're the two that I think really need it the most. I think, you know, whenever I watched that Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, if that's the second one, I'm hoping I'm correct there. And whenever I watch that, I see that Carno, and that's the Carno I knew when I was growing up as a kid, right? You know, I had this like toy, it was like a red one with spikes, like the one from the film, and I just feel like whenever you see Carnos in the game, they just really don't feel very special, and I don't think they have done for a long time. It's a good starter dino, you know, like a raptor type thing, but yeah, definitely needs some love, and obviously when the voting comes around, I know obviously I'm not saying go and do that, because I don't want to ruin it, but I just believe that I need to give those creatures some love, and I talked about it all the time. You guys know I have. But yeah, I wanted to obviously put a little bit more information on this. So starting after game day, Wildcard are obviously raising money. They're put you know, it will unlock the Dino TLC pass. But they won't be streaming, and I understand why. You know, I understand 24 hours isn't a healthy thing to do. I won't be streaming for 24 hours, but I will be streaming. And last year we raised, I think it was 2.4k, which was unbelievable, and that was all down to you guys. And this year, even though Wildcard aren't streaming, we're still going to try and smash it as well. And if you guys want to like raise some money for a very, very good cause to help the children that are in need of that help, then it's really amazing when you guys support, and we're going to try and raise as much money as we can. I think it's November 4th. I'm not 100% sure, but we will see. A big topic in yesterday's video is everyone saying, why are they adding zombies to ARK? It's been a bit of a mixed sort of reaction. There's been lots of people that are really excited about it, and there's been lots of people that aren't. But I don't think it's going to be that different, really, from what we've already had with Extinction. You know, we had corrupted dinos, and by the looks of things, this kind of virus is going to corrupt the dinos as well. So it's like kind of another version of the corrupted, but it does look like there's some like guardians of the city, which are, you know, NPCs in a way, but they're like zombies, which is, I kind of like it. I understand there's been people that have commented on my channel saying, you know, oh, what's next? This is meant to be a dinosaur game type thing. And I do agree, like, ARK, obviously, we were told was never meant to be a dinosaur game. It was a game with dinosaurs in it. But I do think a lot of people, the dinosaurs were the reason why so many people wanted to play the game, because they just loved it. And everyone loves dinosaurs, right? It's hugely popular, you know, across everything, movies. And I think that's why ARK became so big, because of, you know, having that dinosaur aspect. So in my eyes, it will always kind of be a dinosaur game. I mean, it's called a dinosaur survival game, literally in the title. But I think there's room for like random things like this, you know, new corruption, and I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it'll be fun. It'll be a new challenge, and I'll be interested to see where they came up with the idea of doing this. But it looks like there's now going to be zombies and vampires in Lost Colony, so it's going to feel like it's October. It's going to feel like it's Halloween, not Christmas. So yeah, that's definitely an interesting change there. But thank you very much for watching, guys. I will be back with a very exciting video tomorrow. Lots of stuff going into the Dino TLC, because, you know, I really believe it's such an important thing for the game. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in my next video very soon.